During my trip to England, my uncle and I got into a conversation about using unconventional equipment for videography. You see, my family hired 2 videographers to record the events of my grandfather's funeral. They carried gimbals, monopods, ND filters, external monitors. They look legit. However, I had already planned to unobtrusively record a bit of the day's events using my iPhone and iPad. I didn't want to do anything out of the ordinary, as I didn't want to be disrespectful and I didn't want to get in the videographer's way. And to be honest, everybody thought I was taking pictures. It wasn't until I showed them the final product were they astonished about the quality and the emotion the video had despite the gear I used. Even though I thought the video could have been done better, my family, unprompted and candidly, said that it felt like a cinematic trailer or something out of the movies. That day they realized that it doesn't matter the equipment you use, but the skill in which you use it. And I would like to show you that story.
What's good, y'all? So last week, I didn't get to post the way that I normally do. Typically, I try to post at least one time a week, but last week I wasn't able to do that because I'm here in England, all right? I'm in Lichfield, England on the countryside. It is so pretty over here. It's just, man, M-A-N, because this place is just ridiculous. Very pretty sunrises and sunsets here in the countryside. It is just so pretty, and because England is pretty much cloudy or overcast, it's pretty much almost a good time to record, almost at any time of the day. I'm here in England because I'm here for a funeral. I wish I was here for vacation time or for something more joyous, but unfortunately I'm here for a funeral, and I wanted to come down and show my support and just be with the family because it's been a little bit since I've seen them last. Since they're in England, it's kind of difficult to come out here whenever we want to. So I made the effort to just come out and to be with them. An English funeral is very different than, well, I won't say very different, but an English funeral is different than what I'm used to in the States. Like, I've been to a funeral in Jamaica, I've been into a funeral in Miami, and they're just about the same. I remember very little of the funeral in Jamaica besides from the fact that it was red dirt. But at least here in the States, with all the funerals that I've been to, it's I guess the typical thing where, you have your service, you may have the viewing the day before, you have the police escort that takes you to the gravesite, you say a few words, you maybe sing a little bit. Every now and then I may see people throw ceremonial dirt into the grave, and of course we put the flowers, and then we leave it to the attendants to lower the coffin into the grave and of course cover it with dirt. But here you actually have the option of doing it all yourself, right? Of actually putting the coffin into the ground yourself, of actually putting the dirt into the ground yourself, like the whole 9 yards. So it was very different when I was told that, hey, the service at the gravesite is going to be 2 hours long. I'm like, what? How is it 2 hours long? What are we doing? Are we going to take him to heaven? Like, I don't understand. But it was actually very beautiful. It was very pretty because afterwards they decorate the grave, and it's just a really fantastic thing. I would love to show you what it looks like. I didn't plan on recording anything, but my family, they hired a videographer for the day, so family and friends around the world that couldn't make it could see it. So I decided to just kind of help out a little bit and to record my version of the day.
I think for a video shot on mobile devices it came out pretty good. This doesn't mean that we should replace our DSLR cameras or other fancy equipment. I guess my uncle said it best. Most people will buy expensive equipment to make their job easier when all they needed to do was really learn how to use the equipment they already have. So what are your thoughts? Let's talk about it in the comments below. I would love to chat with you guys.